All right. So the third principle of the FLY5 is exercise. Now, exercise is something that can be totally different for everyone. It can be rock climbing. It can be going for a hike. It can be bench pressing. It can be, there's so many different types of exercise out there. What the American Heart Association suggests is doing 15 minutes of vigorous exercise or 30 minutes of light to moderate exercise every day, or 5 days out of the week. So that's a total of 75 minutes of vigorous exercise for the week, or 150 minutes of light to moderate exercise during the week. And you can mix and match those too. So if you wanted to do 3 days of vigorous exercise and then 2 days of light to moderate exercise where you go for a walk, completely fine. Now, those are just like baselines. That's not to say like, hey, I want to do a 30-minute workout. Nope, can't do that. Yes, feel free if you have time. Basically, these guidelines, honestly, were put in place because we realize that our lives are so fast-paced, and trying to fit in, a 30-minute car ride to the gym, an hour workout, and a 30-minute ride back home is probably impossible for someone who has, 4 kids or a job that requires them to work 12 to 14-hour days. And the list goes on. So doing a 15-minute high-intensity interval training workout at your home is probably the most ideal thing, or most effective thing you can do a lot of times, and that is completely fine. So don't feel like, hey, if I'm not going to the gym to get an hour-long workout, I'm not getting a good enough workout in. Because if you pair this 15-minute workout or 30-minute light to moderate exercise workout with eating within a good window, and then also drinking half your body weight in ounces each day, those things compound on each other. And you'll begin to realize, maybe I don't need to go to the gym for an hour or 2 hours and burn 1 million calories in order to lose weight. Now, if that's your thing, if you honestly want to do that, be my guest. That is awesome. It's up to you. What we're trying to basically let people know in the Fly Body system, or just in general, is that by doing a 15-minute workout that's in vigorous intensity, or 30 minutes of light to moderate exercise, you're actually affecting yourself on, and I've said this before, on a cellular level. And that kind of permeates outwards and allows you to be stronger, to have more endurance, to be able to do more things for your job and other people. And so being active gives you the opportunity to do those things. So why do we want to do exercise? Well, like I said, on a cellular level, our mitochondria are within our cells, and they are the powerhouses of the cells. All right. And as you exercise, your mitochondria become, you build more, you create more mitochondria, and they become more efficient in producing ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate, I think. Adenosine triphosphate. All these scientific words get caught up in my head, and I'm not always the best at it. So there's that. I apologize. But I know they create ATP, and where I'm lost. So working out, it doesn't have to be some crazy amount of work to get you on a good regimen and a long-term system that you can continue to do, because it's not the 30-day workout that's going to get you, being healthy over the long term. It's the consistent 3 to 4 to 5 days a week of doing a 15-minute exercise or 30-minute walk over a year that really does that transformation to your body on a cellular level, that then permeates out to your overall activity during the day. So why do we want to work out? Is because on a cellular level, it's going to help us tremendously. And Also, it gives us an endorphin rush, a dopamine rush. And in the beginning, I worked with my brother who lost a good amount of weight, like 50, 60, 70 pounds over a 1 to 2 year period. And in the beginning, people who are overweight or either injured or something find it very difficult to work out because it's a pain. It's not something that you look forward to. But as you become more in shape, you start to it starts to feel better when you go work out, because then you're getting a dopamine hit, which is, some people get addicted to working out. But obviously, we're not trying to get you addicted to working out. We're trying to get you on a path to where you enjoy working out because it's going to make you feel better. And in the beginning, it might not feel good to work out. It might kind of suck, or it's going to kind of hurt. And going for a 30-minute walk might be tough for some people. But it's the consistency that is going to help you over time. So 15 minutes of vigorous exercise or 30 minutes of light to moderate exercise. And you can do that in the morning, where usually research has shown that you burn actually more fat calories in the morning if you work out on an empty stomach. Or you can do it in the afternoon if it fits your schedule better. Working out in the afternoon is actually going to improve your performance when you exercise, research has shown. So if you can pick the morning or the night, research has also shown that people that don't like working out or aren't accustomed to working out in the morning, getting those tough things done and knocked out in the morning, don't allow you to say, I really don't feel like doing it either this evening or this afternoon. So doing it first thing in the morning is going to help you if it's something that's very tough for you to do, to knock that thing out. And if you wake up, get yourself ready, do a 15-minute workout or go for a 30-minute walk, you're doing yourself such a good service, because you're starting your day out on a good foot. And then you can build off of that. And you can eat within your eating window and then drink your water for the day. So it's definitely a nice little win whenever you wake up in the morning, get a workout in, get the day off started right, it helps you mentally prepare for the day. So yeah, I think I gave pretty good, decent reasons why you should work out. If you have any questions and you want some tips or tricks on like how to work out, because a lot of times people want to work out, they just don't know what to do. So it's like, okay, if I have 15 minutes, I don't want to have to search on YouTube or go, find something to do. I want it to literally be right there for me to be ready to do. And so that's where honestly Fly Bodies comes into a convenient source. Is we do those 10 to 15 to 20 minute workouts that are right there for you, that are available for you to do, so you don't have to think about it. And a lot of times they've seen that people usually that say they don't have time, when they do find the time, they don't have the motivation to figure out what they want to do. So giving those workouts, making those workouts available to people and having them say, oh, I know if I go do a Fly Bodies workout, it's going to about 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. And I know I can knock it out and I'm ready to go. So that's my spiel on working out and exercise. And I think I said at the beginning, it can be anything from hiking, from rowing, from running, to biking, to doing CrossFit workouts. This framework of 15 minutes to 30 minutes also gives you the capability to figure out what you like to do and what makes you happy. So it doesn't mean like, hey, you have to do one thing or have to do the other. It's like, hey, if I can get 15 minutes of vigorous exercise in, I'm going to try out doing this. If I can get 30 minutes of a brisk walk or doing something light activity, I'm going to try this. So yeah, that's it for exercise. We've gone through your eating window, water intake, and exercise. And those three things so far are, if you're doing those three things, you're on your path to a healthy lifestyle and helping yourself optimize the things in your life. So stop talking about exercise. If you have any questions, like I said, email me. Happy to answer anything. Thank you.